Hello everyone, I'm Jack Dunigan and this is The Practical Leader. This is another video in the series on power and leadership. And this time I'm talking about the power of example, 2 reasons to practice what we preach. Example is very powerful, as we'll discuss here. You can read more about this on my blog, thepracticalleader.com. An effective leader will get people to want what it is that they've got because they reflect with their life what it is that they say that you ought to be. Sounds complicated and convoluted. It's very straightforward, actually. People see something within you. They are motivated then to achieve what it is that they see and how it is that you have reflected with your life what it is that you say that they ought to be. It's tied up with motivation. Motivation and effective leadership are joined at the hip. One is an effective leader when people are motivated. People are motivated because you're an effective leader. Motivation is to not give what it is that you have inspired people to achieve, but to show them how to get it for themselves. It becomes intrinsic rather than extrinsic. No carrot in front of the horse sort of motivation. People are inspired within. Now, what it is that they have seen may be a skill that they want to achieve, a position that they want to climb to. It might be an attitude that you manifest, an aptitude that you have. It might be some level of achievement, a level of income, a level of prestige, a level of authority, a place of respect, something within you that resonates within your associate, employer, or follower, so much so that they want it for themselves. That's why we have to practice what we preach. To get people to want what it is that you've got, people have to be able to see it. That's the power of example. If they can't see it, if they can't visualize it, if they can't at least hear it, if there's not some sort of recognition of it, people are not going to be inspired to achieve it. Now, by your example, you create inspiration. A dream comes alive within someone. Motivation, energy is released to move in the direction of the dream that you have inspired. And aspiration, effort is applied when the person determines to reach for and attain the possibilities your example has projected for themselves. They want to get it for them. Now, to maintain the inspiration, motivation, and aspiration, you have to reflect what it is that you say by what it is that you do. There has to be consistency between what you articulate and how you act and how you live, who it is that you really are. Now, never deceive, never mislead. When you deceive or mislead, it reveals an ingrained disrespect for the associate and the employee. You think you can fool them, but you can't. Eventually, you're going to be found out. And don't even try it. If you have any questions about that, take a look at the recent primary election in New York City for mayor and the very poor standing of a former member of the House of Representatives who was running for mayor and did not do so well because what he appeared to be has been revealed to be what he is not actually. Now, if we leaders and managers hold those who work for us and with us in high regard, we would never live, work, act, or talk in any manner except what the circumstances demand, which is the best, always and ever. Effective leaders are always on the job, always. And who it is that they are, reflected by what it is that they say and how it is that they live, is always able to make manifest, to have some impact and effect on people. If it's not always the best, then you're not going to get the best out of people. They'll forgive you for a bit, but after a while, it's going to start to compromise your effectiveness. Now, what you do is unmistakable evidence of who you are and what you believe. They are tied together. Eventually, it all becomes evident. Now, let me finish with a quote from Francis Bacon. He that gives good advice builds with one hand. He that gives good counsel and example builds with both. But he that gives good admonition and bad example builds with one hand and pulls down with the other. Now you can read more about this on my blog, thepracticalleader.com. And if you're watching on my YouTube channel, you might want to subscribe below, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching.